I am back. I hope everybody's been doing well. I actually came back a little earlier than expected. So, yeah, I think I would probably be getting home. I would have already gotten home, but I came back like a night early. So, here I am. We hit 300 followers, which I want to thank you guys for. Like, that does mean a lot to me. I feel like I was stuck in that, like, 200 threshold for a hot minute. So, yeah, we gotta play some Genshin. I see that there's a couple of updates that we're gonna be getting, or, like, I guess endgame content. Maybe you can't see me right now, like, that well, but I got so tan. Yeah. I already missed the beach. Yeah, I ended up coming back earlier than expected, for reasons, but, yeah, I'm back, and, I feel great. Yeah. Yeah, homegirl and I might have had a little bit of a falling out, so, yeah. I had a great time, though. It was fun. I had a lot of fun, so. I will say that, like, places like, you know, Miami and Vegas and stuff, I think they're fun to, like, visit for a little bit. I wouldn't want to live there. I think, Vegas is, I thought, like, nightlife and stuff was, like, cool. They had good food, but, like, I know that anywhere with casinos, I probably should not be staying there long term. And I do love the ocean. I do love the beach. I'm also like, I feel like I would always want to be outside, like near the ocean, and I just picture myself getting skin cancer. So I have so much resin I need to spend. Damn, I have not been logging in. How many primos have I missed out on for the Welkin, I wonder? Let's see, 7 days. But what have I not done yet? Sunday. Sunday, so I have a couple of things that I can do to level up. Do the commissions. Forge items. Go ahead and do that right now. Yeah, earlier stream than usual. Gonna stream for probably like 4 hours, go get lunch with my brother, probably take a nap, and then I'm gonna come back, so. Oh cool, everything's already, done. It's very Genshin-like. I saw that Genshin, like the day that Withering Waves came out, didn't they announce like some new stuff that we would be getting in this game? It's because they know that Withering Waves is gonna take a lot of our, player base. What are these?
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that, let's put it online and see what happens stage.
I do the bounties. Yeah, I won't even play Wuthering Waves because I know that I'll like it. I want Genshin to be that game, you know? Like unless there comes a point in Genshin where I'm so far along and I have 100% on like everything, I'm not gonna, like, I have no intentions. Yeah, exactly. Like and I mean, like, Genshin didn't have, like, the most content when we first started it, but at the same time, it, like, it still had a lot of content. Like, you had two whole entire regions to explore. Like, nobody was gonna 100% all of Mondstadt and all of Liyue. Like, right. Like, nobody was gonna, like, 100% that before, you know, like, new events came out.
With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my scryglass hazy.
I didn't even check to see the immunity. Come to think of it. That's pretty awesome though. Like, that would have been nice if Genshin had that.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Flames, purge! You pay for that.
Oh, immune to Annabelle. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that would be pretty sick. It wasn't only like 3 5 stars,
Listen,
but
as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't
well,
matter
like,
what Mother Nature
Wuthering
throws
Waves
at you.
knows that one of their major competitors is going to be Genshin, so like right off the rip, you know, they should be having like something to like sway you over to that game. I still think for the anniversary event, we should get to choose a 5-star character from the standard banner, you know? And if somebody has all of the characters because, or like all of them C6 because they're like a whale or something, you know, like maybe like they get like, I don't know, like 50 star glitter or something. Like, or I don't know, like maybe like get to choose, I don't know, like there's things that you can do.
Let me scrub. Time for takeoff. Illusion shattered. Written in the stars.
Dawn, break forth!
Shine down. Let's play.
Yeah, it's gonna take a lot, you know, and we're also about to be, did you see the teaser trailer for Atlan? I wouldn't really, like, call it, like, a teaser trailer for Natlan because we only saw, like, so many, like, it was minuscule, the amount of stuff that we saw in that trailer, but, like, I thought it looked pretty cool. What, do we get to be animals? Like, how's that gonna work? I thought it was cool.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Yeah, I watched it while I was on vacation. I thought it looked pretty cool. I know that there's something else. Like, we're getting new endgame content. I don't know exactly what it is yet, though.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Flames, purge!
Think you can get away?
There is no escape!
Flames, purge!
Oh, how many events do we have going on right now? Think about if you haven't logged in for days, right? And you just log in today for the first time. You're like, damn, I have Wind Trace. I have this Ito event. And then I also have this. That's cool.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Did I only accept 2 of them? White iron? I like the, like, commission, or not, I guess it's not a commission. I like the, request that just require you to fight something, because then you don't have to give up your resources. Could've just used Mona this time to speed up.
Looks like
Guess I have enough. Wait, this counts as a commission? Really? No way. That's convenient. Yeah, literally. If there's an event going on in which I can get, like, just do that and then have all the daily commissions completed, like, I'm just gonna do that. It saves you so much time with, like, the 2 birds, 1 stone.
shine down!
Fate is upon you.
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Flames, purge!
I'll just walk over there. That's smart. I do it a little bit differently. It depends. Like, depending on the event, I'll just wait until all of the days are ready, because you know like how each day you're able to do like next level of the event. I'll just wait until all of that's, you know, there for me to play, and then I'll just do it all at once, because I hate having to wait every single day and then doing that. I would just rather binge it.
Shine down.
Time for takeoff.
And then like I guess like in an instance like this, I wouldn't need to. But if there wasn't an event going on and I only had one commission left to do, I would choose the one that I could see takes like the least amount of time.
As long as you...
Like if I saw, you know, one is where I have to go into Mondstadt, I'm like, well, I wouldn't want to do that one because she's probably going to want me to deliver food to like over here and then over here. But if it's one like probably like here where you just, you know, defeat 3 enemies and then, or 5 enemies or whatever, and then you get the commission done, I'm going to do that one. Expedition award. Oh, let's go ahead and spend our resin. Since homegirl will be coming home, how long? Like we just got this new banner. How long is it? Like next week? I mean, I like the artifacts that I'm gonna put on Florend, but that being said, like you can always do better. 9 days. That's sick. All right, cool. And maybe I can get her weapon too, we'll see. No, yeah, I will do that as well, where I'll just run around and like, I mean, I'm caught up on the story, but I'll run around doing quests that like I otherwise have held off doing, just so I can maybe get Prima Gems from doing that, and then I'll also be completing my daily commissions. So. I don't remember what I have to fight in here.
Now you shall perish.
Flames, purge!
Written in the stars.
Think you can get away? Delves into depth. Illusion shattered.
Waste to the wicked!
There is no escape.
Let me scribe. Here we go.
Torn to oblivion.
Fate is upon you.
Is that all you've got?
Big oof. Actually, let me leave and change my teeth.
threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Don't tell me they did it again. A little extra training?
I forgot which set you're supposed to be putting on to Chevreuse. It's like a 4-piece healing set, right? Maybe I should be farming for that. Yeah, that's I mean, I guess I'm set for Florence, but I still want her to be like really good when she comes out.
Ways to the wicked!
It'd be nice to get her weapon.
Illusion shattered!
Justice will prevail!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Drop your weapons!
Ways to the wicked!
Hands where I can see them!
No rest for the wicked.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Flames, purge!
Wings of darkness! Come, Sever Knight!
Final warning!
Okay. Okay, that might be good. Okay, I'll keep that one.
By royal decree! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Ways to the wicked! As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Stop right there!
Oh my gosh, I forgot. I forgot.
Drop your weapons!
I thought I was done for a second.
Illusion shattered!
You asked for it!
Torn to oblivion!
Flames, purge!
Wings of darkness! Come, Sever... Stop! Ah!
Shine down! Absurd!
Hands where I can see them!
Now you shall perish!
Lay waste to the wicked!
I can't wait to start seeing the Natlin characters. From the current characters, aside from Clarence, I mean, when Arlecchino gets a rerun, I would like her, ideally, but no, who knows how long that'll be. I do want Farina.
By royal decree!
I would prefer to have Farina over Sid.
Torn to oblivion!
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Final warning!
Illusion shattered!
You asked for it!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Dawn, break forth! As you wish, main Fräulein.
Stop right there!
Dawn, break forth!
Give me crit damage main stat. Really? I guess like I didn't really get to play as her. I like that she has summons that attack enemies. I think that's awesome. I feel like you can like utilize it for sure. But I also don't have her. I think it would be nice to have all the Archons, so.
Drop your weapons!
Now you shall perish!
Hands where I can see!
Dawn, break forth!
Shine down!
By royal decree!
Illusion shattered!
Stop right there!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Race to the wicked!
Justice will Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Shine down!
Let's go condense our resin. Oof. Oof. Did I not do all of the dailies?
Add Astro.
I need to do this right here.
to oblivion!
The way I got yeeted.
Shine down!
My royalty, drop your weapons!
Dawn, break forth!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Wait to use this.
This realm...
Alright, yeah. There we go.
If you ever...
I'll do child and then I'll do Dvalin. Souffle, how are you? Hey.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Guess I should
Wings
take
of
you more
darkness!
seriously.
Come, sever night from day!
All you do is run. Has your luck run out?
Purge!
Do you think we're gonna get a child skin?
Illusion shattered!
Final warning!
Now you shall perish!
You asked for it! I summon thee!
Some you win, and some you lose.
There is no escape.
By royal decree. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Shine down.
Drop your weapons.
Torn to oblivion.
Hands running.
Waste to the wicked!
Very cool. Ah! Yay, more resin. I'll collect those on my phone. Alright, let's go ahead and do this event. Where's this place? It's in there? I should read this. It's talking about Natlin. Okay. I'm excited. Okay. Okay. Might as well try it. not change my team? Can. I messed up.
Sell to your customers anywhere. With Shopify, the commerce platform designed for entrepreneurs. Online, on social, in person, and online. Get the tools you need to sell the way you want. Powered by Shopify.
Try this.
Shadow. Gotcha. Dissipate. Here comes the catch. Decided by destiny. Stand with me. Lightning terrified. Inazuma shines eternal. Let me scrap. Illusion shattered.
Okay. Confused, but all right. Excuse me. I don't know who that is.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
kind of want to, like, just for a little bit, switch D-Luke to his original, like, outfit. I don't know. I still think he looks better in, like, the new one.
Shine down! Illusion shattered!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Final warning!
Shine down!
You asked for it!
Torn to oblivion!
Lay waste to the wicked!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Justice will prevail! Inazuma shines eternal!
Lay waste to the wicked! As you wish, main Fräulein.
You asked for it!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Lay waste to the wicked!
Shadow Raven, let night fall! Drop your weapons!
Come on, give me something like that, but like 5-star.
Final war! Oz, reveal!
There is no escape!
Dawn, break forth!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever neck!
Shine down!
Hands where I can see them! Stop!
Torn to oblivion!
Lay waste to the wicked!
There is no escape!
You asked for it! By royal decree!
Stop! There's so many throwaways.
Drop your weapons!
Oz, reveal.
Shine down!
Waste to the wicked!
Illusion shattered!
Stop right there. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Shine down!
Hands where I can see.
Inazuma shines eternally!
Flames, purge!
Might be good. Let me go condense the resin. What am I doing? Hang on. My strongbox. Alright, what's something we need? Well, no, that might be good. Depending on if I roll into the crit damage. Worth keeping. I really don't get a lot of dendro pieces either, so keep for now, you know. For now. For now. Alright. What's the damage? Baby. Baby. Alright. Maybe. All right, let's level up the flowers. See how this goes. I will try this one first. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and toss that one. Well, I'll try it one more time. I just feel like base attack's not ideal. Alright, yeah. We already knew that one wasn't the most promising. For this one. Okay. Can I roll a crit again? Not bad, I guess, for, I might toss it, though. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need to log into mobile. I will be RB.
We should prepare while we can, then make a preemptive strike against the enemy.
We should prepare while we can, then make a preemptive strike against the enemy.
Like loud and aggressive. But I feel a lot better. All right.
Illusion shot!
By royal drop your weapons! You asked for it! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Shine down!
Stop right there!
Now you shall perish!
Waste to the wicked!
Justice will prevail! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Illusion shatter!
Drop your weapons!
What are, like, the odds of it dropping 2 5-star artifacts?
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Final warning! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Shine down!
You asked for it!
Come on, stop.
Torn to oblivion!
Flames, purge!
Doesn't roll into, crit, I'm tossing. It's not, the thing is, it's not a bad artifact, it's just like, I want better. Yeah, it's not bad, but it was definitely better than this one, so. I have another noblesse? I don't. Awesome. All right.
There is no escape.
Oz, reveal thyself. Final warning.
Flames, purge!
Shine down.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever.
There is no escape.
Justice will prevail. Do not attempt
It's
to
not like
resist.
not letting me change. I'm trying to change characters. It's not letting me change. What's happening here? What the fuck was that?
Shine down.
Drop your weapons.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Like not letting me change again.
You asked for it. Yeah. Stop right there.
There is no escape.
By royal.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Shadow Raven, let night fall. Justice will prevail.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Maybe?
Oz, reveal.
There is no escape.
Drop your weapons.
Torn to oblivion.
I think I want Starbucks.
Illusion shattered.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Stand down. Stop right there.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Hands where I can see.
Lay waste to the wicked!
By royal decree. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night. You asked for it.
There is no escape.
Yeah, I have not gotten a single promising artifact today. Or like, oh man, I was hoping I jinxed it. Come on, with these substats, no. Give me a good goblet. I don't care that it's an off piece. Or like, just give me a good like damage bonus goblet.
Illusion shattered.
Final warning.
Flames, purge!
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
No rest for the wicked.
Shine down! Justice will now you shall perish!
Flames, purge!
There is no escape!
Drop your weapons! You assholes! Do not attempt to resist!
Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Odds revealed!
Alright. Let's go strongbox. Alright. Well, here, let's try to see maybe I can roll crit damage. All right. Thing is, this one doesn't look all too great. Damn, I guess it's worth keeping. Like, a side character. Or like, support. I don't know. I think I'm gonna toss it still. Come on, crit rate. Not what I wanted, but okay. I mean, I think just from attack alone, I'm keeping it. It literally rolled into attack every single time. We'll keep it. That's not bad. Crit damage, come on. I guess, like, maybe it's worth keeping. Gross. Yeah, this can be elemental mastery, can it not? Yeah, they can be. I'm gonna toss this one. For damage. Alright, that didn't work. Better. Alright, it's better. What's the EM solo though? I don't... Okay. How do you get Mappa Mare? Can you craft it or something? Does not feel like Sunday. Yeah, I don't need to do any of this just because tomorrow it resets. Order some Starbucks.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Let's take a moment to rest and plan our next move.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolvendom.
Dude, drinks, just like anything in Miami was so expensive. I spent like $10
Take a look. There will
for
definitely
a
be something that catches
smoothie
your eye.
that I'm not even kidding. It felt like it was gone in 4 cents. So cool. Starbucks acquired. Or I guess ordered.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
Finding someone to chat to would be better than just standing around.
We should prepare while we can, then make a preemptive strike against the enemy.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
My strength still fails.
Welcome to
Take your
Mondstadt.
pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
Wind go with that welcomes you.
Let's take a moment to rest and plan our next move.
Standing around.
No wonder you're a master.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
Wind go with you.
Welcome to Mondstadt.
My strength still fails.
Take your pick. You'll find no second-rate items at Wagner's.
Wind go with you.
Alright, let's see. I think I might just like wanna turn those into wishes. Still playing Genshin, I'm just switching to the free-to-play. That is not how I switch. I was wearing like wigs all weekend, so I still have like this glue line right here on my hair, which is fun. So did I not collect everything? No, I did. All right. I just want to like be able to do it, but I guess fine. have Chi-Chi? I don't think so. Let me check.
Though the clouds may darken and light turn to gloom, still the moon over the chamber roams.
According to coaching, this is what we should say.
How are you, Midnight?
Excuse me.
Thank you for the
saw the
follow.
moon here?
Play Genshin?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers
There's
here.
no way I'm all the way back
well
here.
said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuan.
There's no way I'm all the way back here. Wuwa? I have no intentions of it. I feel like I can only stick to one gacha game at a time. Personally. Dude, there's no way that I'm all the way back over here. You used to? What made you quit?
Paimon's exhausted. If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House, we really wouldn't have known which way to go.
Am I crazy, guys? Is this a glitch?
Did we make it a dive? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber?
Faced with the calamity of such...
Yeah, I've already done all this, so I have to do it again.
Just seeing the...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruit, which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chi Sing...
We've already discussed this together.
What? Wait, all of you...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take...
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle...
Yeah, I already did this.
Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Back into it!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Settle down!
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. I got distracted.
By royal decree.
Witness the power of good.
The tides beckon.
Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Oh.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
I will end you.
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is mental energy! That light from your body, it's like the tide in Julian Cars! Wow! It's not a pink shockwave! This grid is really strong!
I bow your head.
Cooked food. Disgusting.
Out of the frying pan!
This isn't good. This isn't good. This is it.
I'll be right back. My coffee is here. Alright. Back. I needed to grab my coffee.
With the blood of the
Chilian, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
For the enemies. Or just like wait out the clock?
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Let me amuse myself a little. Look at me.
Nice and spicy! Oz, reveal thyself!
The tides beckon.
Disgusting.
Let's move.
Let me amuse.
Silence!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
No rest for the wicked. Let the mighty be humbled. I guess this is it. This isn't good.
Look at me.
Bow your head.
My work.
By royal decree!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Slink!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Silence!
Let me amuse myself.
This is it.
When everybody wanted her.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Damn.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy.
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some leverage in our negotiations. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. This is truly no small feat. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Ningguang.
We're all on the same side here.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
When there's discord between the Guardians and those they were meant to defend, harmony becomes very difficult to restore.
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
This is what we learned in the City of Freedom.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so why not see for yourselves?
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I have come to extend my thanks to the Adepti. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered as I feared we might be. Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace given to us by the illuminated Adepti this day.
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys and tasty snacks and loads of things that make the harbor so pretty. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the time of contracts between Liyue and its people.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
They listened to what the people have said.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conqueror of Demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh?
And say that again.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own, so Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too? Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
No, I don't know who that is. Oh, cool, a chest.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm afraid that Wangshan Funeral Parlor isn't in the best state to receive guests.
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him we're here?
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui?
Sure does.
Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue? Visiting the Fatui at a time like this could only mean more trouble. We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? I'm sure you must have enjoyed that. Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
Senora.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
that to you? You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Senora and Zhongli?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Agreement?
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
How sanctimonious.
So, Zhongli is actually Rex Lapis?
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Why did you feign your death?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Lyric goes into an uproar. Talk about a disaster.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. It is now 3,700 years ago that I founded Liyue together with the Adepti. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
So, were you satisfied with the finale?
Indeed I was. The Gnosis, which I had kept for so many years, suddenly seemed to have lost its meaning. That's right, which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents, so has Liyue matured when faced with the death of its deity.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired was even more satisfactory than I could have hoped for. Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, they commendably showed the greatest amount of restraint possible. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Qixing, but in the end, they even made efforts to understand the hearts of the people. Credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract. At my request, she kept everything she knew in strict confidence. This despite the eavesdropping ears of her colleague, Child. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for joining me on this journey, Traveler. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not anticipated, and that was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all!
Ha! On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this, wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. The Lord of Geo ought to thank you for your performance, if anything. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal resting in the hands of the Geo-Archon, Liyue would never have been able to become a dazzling diamond of a city.
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight?
We're both equally full.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa. Come, child.
Fine. I'll meet you there later. I'm not sharing a boat with the likes of you.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
I'd like to know what the Cryo-Archon offered you.
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a Gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Okay.
Paimon can't absorb so much information at once. So, Zhongli, what sort of contract did you sign with the Cryo Archon? Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Ugh, you're so petty. Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? You know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
The Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
All right.
Hear ye all, the Chising's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said.
said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Chising already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
That's possible.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way!
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Chising always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
On this banner. Layla. Yeah, I don't need any of those characters.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other.
Why, you... Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Aww.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Aw, so cute.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyu kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyu kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do like the Mora.
You've been this way the entire time, but why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon, so I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that.
She came
In
for
the
his
City
throat.
of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fun journey.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Who's the god that rules
The
Inazuma?
Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Inazuma Shogunate. Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Heavenly principles.
All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
So about the trial.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
What about Child?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
As for the Liyue Qixing.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti, could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wished to know?
Now, about Mora.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just going to disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
There's nothing else.
Well, then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play. All right, then. Was there anything else you wished? Well, then. I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
I have like 5 wishes now. Hell yeah. Wow, 40. Alright, I'm gonna log off for a bit.